forgot that I'm also half dead.
Welcome to the Elegant Age Adventure Sagas! Did that work? Was I echoey?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
They pushed an update, so I'm hoping it's less, like 100% less crashy today. Yeah, so when we last played, you had made your way into the entrance. Mr. Bing had cast a cone of silence, around a large area, and you systemically murdered in their sleep, like it's like a goblin slumber party. I think we described it as a goblin slumber party massacre, just dispatching goblin after goblin. And then you were spotted. A bunch of goblins from what seems to be sort of a dining area came at you and attacked. Who was it that disabled the trap? Was that Skylar?
Me.
Oh, it was Noodle. Noodle discovered a trap that was leading off to the east and disabled it. So that was a good moment for y'all. And you dispatched the rest of those goblins. There's something going on in the door to the north. You've heard some rustling about, and you guys decided. I mean, if you look at the wall of blood, you're hurt. Actually, someone needs to load up Skylar, because Skylar is at Disney. So you guys are pretty hurt. Some of you are pretty hurt. Noodle, Nick is always hurt. I think actually Nick died in the last episode.
Sure did.
It's his quarterly death. We can report that out to the street.
I've hit my quota.
Yeah. So always at least one Nick death per quarter. But Noodle cast Spare the Dying on him, and lo and behold,
Thanks, Noodle.
He's back. No, it was a good call. Yeah. Honestly.
The worst.
Because he was doing saving throws. So Spare the Dying stops him from having to do that. It doesn't heal him.
That's good.
But you stabilized him. And then you guys made your way outside. And this is where we're picking up. You have moved the bodies. I think that was the deal. We rolled for all of that. The bodies are moved. And you were debating when we last played whether you wanted to try to go someplace and do a long rest or a short rest or whatever. It may be wise to take a moment and look at your spell slots. A short rest does not give you back spell slots unless you're a warlock. God, the weird things I now know. I have this useless D&D knowledge just burning in my brain. Although I'm wrong half the time, so like these are like my bastardized version of 5e rules. So.
Did we do potions already? Or no? I can't remember.
No,
we haven't done that yet.
No,
we haven't
because
healed. We were just.
Yeah, there was no reason to do your potions if you were going to rest, right? You didn't want to waste them. But the real question is, use casters out there. If you have spell slots that are used up, you won't have those back. And how much deeper into the castle do you guys want to go? So why don't you guys discuss that and sort of figure out your plan?
Hey Tom, I was trying to figure out my spell stuff, and I accidentally clicked my Blade Song again, so I don't have it. Is there any way, can I reset that myself, or do you have to reset it?
You mean clear the effect?
Well, I need to get at least one Blade Song back. Because I have two. And I used one already.
Okay, give me 1 second.
My juice is fresh. If you want it.
Brag. Let me see. Let me clear your effect. Give me 1 second. I'm just fixing an issue with our video. Yay. All right.
Oh, I figured it out. Never mind.
See, I knew if I just left you to your own devices, you would figure it out. All right. And I have fixed this, hopefully.
I don't have the map. You haven't done maps yet, right?
Nope, I haven't sorted Jack. I haven't shared Jack with you guys
Okay.
yet. All right. I just
Are
had to
we
fix
short
something.
or long?
So yeah, that's what you guys need to figure out. Like Skylar, Noodle, Nick, you're casters, right? So check out your spell slots and see if you feel like you can push through.
I've only used one.
So yeah, your surface. A way to think about this is you're at the beginnings of this castle, and assume that it's probably going to get more interesting as you go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna need at least a short rest at some point, whether we do it now or later.
Yeah, I'm thinking short.
Yeah.
All right, leader Bing, is that the call?
Sure. Yeah.
All right, let me see if let me see what happens during your short rest. So you guys sort of huddle up back to back just to get just a little bit of rest, and give you a short rest right now. All right, so you did your short rest, and in the short rest, you can roll to heal. You don't get remember it's the number of hit dice that you have. You can roll up to that many times.
Now my slots are gone. All my quick slots.
Let me look at you. And you don't have to roll all of your hit dice, by the way. You can just roll as many you want. So your slots are gone. If I email actions.
What?
What do you mean your slots are gone?
You know how you can quit? I put it down in the bottom bar, so I can just for rolling initiative and everything. And now is it because of an update?
I don't know. That I couldn't tell you. Mine updated, and my slots are all still there.
Poop. It was here when I first came on, so.
Weird.
You know why? Because I opened Skylar's picture, so that's why I clicked on my own.
Okay. The only one who's healed so far is Karen. She's rolled once.
The hit die, is that the thing at the very bottom of the main page?
It sure is.
Okay. And I just click on, so mine says HD 4. I click on the 4, right, and drag it over. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Yep. And you get
tight.
Those are the hit dice you get for I gotta look. I could have swore when you did a short rest something should have happened.
For me? Or for casters?
No, so what did the short rest afford us? It should have automated something.
Did mine not? Mine didn't show up.
You have to roll it into the Zipley didn't need to roll anything because he's not wounded.
I was just seeing how it worked.
I got a 2.
I was reading Blade Song, and it says that I can use Blade Song twice. You regain all expended uses of it when you finish a short or long rest.
Okay. So then you go and reset that then.
Yep.
There, I did Skylar's too. He's not here.
Okay, there you go. Yeah. So yeah, for the short rest allows you to roll your hit die as many times as you want to, up to the number that you have. That doesn't reset until a long rest. A long rest automatically heals you all the way up. That was the difference. Whew. I just Googled it.
Yeah, Google.
So, how many times am I supposed to roll?
Until you're healed to the point, either until you run out or until you feel comfortable with your health.
Will it tell me when I'm run out?
Well, let me look at your main tab. It should, at the bottom, it should say, yeah, you only have 3 left. See the little dice next to the HD? There's 3. It says 3 now.
Okay,
Oh, I see. Okay.
When do they recover?
A long rest.
When do I get them back?
At a long rest.
Oh, shit. Okay.
All right.
So Noodle's at about 30% harmed. Karen's a smidge.
Skylar's fine.
Yeah, you got to ask yourself, Noodle, if you want to roll another time or you want to hang on.
I'm just gonna hang on.
Okay, so you don't. Just so you know, you don't get to roll your hit dice after this short rest is over. You like this is your last chance until your next short rest or long rest, whichever.
All right, that should do me.
Oh yeah, you're full up, right? You overhealed. You feel really good right now. You want to give everyone hugs. You're like up with life. Awesome.
It was that music.
All right, so everyone's healed up. There was no events. I rolled to see if there was a random encounter. Anyone comes blundering out, and much to my chagrin, nothing happened. So you guys are good to go. As a reminder, the arrow, the guard area to your northeast and southeast has been cleared. The sleeping area to the south has been cleared. Straight ahead and just slightly south, that banquet hall or what have you has been cleared out. The hallway area directly to your east has been cleared out. You know there's some sounds coming from the door to the north. There was a trap along the floor at the in the doorway to the directly to the east, and that is what you know. You have not. I'm sorry. You have been through. A couple of you slipped through down that south passage into the banquet hall where the walls had crumbled apart, but you didn't go but like a few feet in, and that's about as far into that room as you've been.
Am I supposed to have a map?
Map.
Oh.
Is that don't?
Yeah, that's me not sharing the map. I bet you all have a map now.
Well.
Yeah.
So I can want me to say all that again? Okay. And also, you know, there was the outside is, as far as you know, it's been fairly cleared. You did some sneaking around to the north and some sneaking around. Oh, you haven't snuck around to the south. And that's sort of your state of affairs. I just need to know what y'all are going to do next. You're sort of in limbo from a combat perspective. Like, you're aware of bad guys, but you're not actually actively in combat.
Yeah, because there's the hobgoblins.
Yeah, that's right. You guys sent a familiar in, correct?
Yeah, I sent my rat in.
Yeah, you sent Ratatouille in and discovered there's some hobgoblins in there.
Yeah.
And did you guys learn anything about hobgoblins, or I think it's just all you know is what you would normally know, which is they're a little bit more badass than your normal goblin.
I thought I couldn't remember. I think I had asked something about it, but I have since forgotten. Yeah, they're pretty much what I figured out is that they were more badass. I mean, there's probably some specificity there, but
well, if anyone has questions, just whoever has questions, roll in nature.
Un momento. Nature. There we go. Nope.
And it doesn't have to be to you because you've shared this with the rest of the team. So anyone who wants to know, can do so.
So I got 16.
All right. So what you would know is, you know, hobgoblins. So let me share an image of a hobgoblin. There's a hobgoblin. You know, they're cunning. They're disciplined warriors. Unlike normal goblins who are a bit more scatterbrained and less reliable, right? Hence, often being found sleeping. And they crave conquest, right? So these guys are like they're driven by strict military hierarchy. And often can actually honestly be found in the company of goblins and bugbears, right? So they're sort of the middle manager of that hierarchy. What else do you know? Well, I think you learned this in the last game, right? So hobgoblin, once per turn, they can deal an extra 2d6 of damage on a creature with a weapon. If it's within 5 feet of an ally, right? That isn't incapacitated.
Okay.
So if there's two of them, if there's two baddies on you or someone, one of your people, the hobgoblin gets that extra attack.
Okay.
Yeah, they're both like, they're both ranged and melee fighters, so they're pretty badass. They have a good number of hit points, so they aren't going to fall quite as easily as a goblin.
Like the tank version of goblins.
There you go. That's the way to look at it.
Okay.
Awesome. All right, closing that image down. All right, it is what it is. I defer to y'all. Unless someone states otherwise, Bing, you're the leader, so I'll continually ask you, what's the what?
Does somebody else want to be leader? I think I've been leader long enough.
Yeah, I'll take a crack at it.
All right.
So when Nick isn't dead, he's leading the group.
That's right.
So Cyrus passes Nick, the leadership
baton.
ring, and he puts it on his finger, and it's just this thumbs up symbol on the ring, so indicating that he is indeed the leader. All right, Nick. So when you're ready, coordinate the next move. Tell me where you guys are going.
All right. Well, we've got the hobgoblins up in this room here. Did we ever figure out, after we fought, there's this area down here. Which way do we want to go? Do we want to go... there's 3 or 4 of those guys up in here. But, or up north. But, did we take a look at what was going on down here after we killed everything, or do we still have to take care of the bodies, or did we already do that?
You guys, we rolled for that, so you guys.
Oh, okay.
And you successfully hid the bodies.
Okay. So I guess it's just.
We have to just figure out if we want to take care of them now or kind of come back around, right?
Yeah.
I think one thing might be better to engage with them now on purpose rather than engage with them accidentally later.
Yeah. Somebody calls
where
them.
they can,
Well, we're fighting a group of goblins, which we can handle, and then the hobgoblins show up.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah. All right. I think that door is still closed up there, so how do we want to... Karen, do you just want to blast through it, and then we'll support you?
Yeah, we could do that, or we could do something to try to pull them out, because I think the one thing...
Oh, we lost you.
Oh, I keep forgetting I push to talk on, and then I stop pushing, but I keep talking.
Yeah.
Let's see. I think it might be better if we can pull them out. That way everybody will have line of sight. Because if I just run in, it's going to be that cramped doorway, and I don't know.
Okay.
So maybe I could just go knock, and then run back. I'm totally used to playing, in World of Warcraft. I know how I would do this. I would, get close enough to aggro, and then just run the other way for, 30 minutes. Yeah.
Those tactic works, right?
Yeah. And this time we're playing Ding Dong Ditch, right?
Yeah, right.
All right, should we get into place?
All right, so what you need to do then, so if your plan is to draw them out, identify where each of you want to be in that room. I'll let you move there. I will tell you that you're going to have to roll stealth, just to make sure that no one sort of clangs their way. That don't forget that cone of silence is now gone.
Right.
But you're only going to have to beat an 8, right?
Okay.
Because they're used to hearing racket. You had an awful lot of killing going on, and even though not all of it was in the silenced area, right?
Yeah.
So
A stealth roll?
well, go ahead and move where you guys want to be. I'm gonna unlock the map just to save us some time, and position your characters where you want, and then each of you will have you roll a stealth, but don't roll until everybody's ready.
All right.
I mean, that's kind of a small area too.
I think, yeah. To Cliff's point, this is there's a lot of pinch areas in this, right? I mean, the doorway's the worst, but these aren't much better.
Yeah, we could try just pulling them back out to exactly where everybody is now.
Yeah, I'm sticking where I am.
Yeah, I like that a lot too as well.
All right, so you guys are gonna stay all clumped up like that? That was my gimme, by the way. That was like the one gimme I'm gonna give you this time. Right?
Yeah, we want to spread.
You say that like it's a bad thing, Tom.
Well, I mean, this is our 20th run of this campaign, and you guys did a whole other campaign, so the gimmies are fewer and farther between. You never know. They may have invented like a goblin grenade, right? Where just whack y'all with one big whack. So whenever you guys are ready.
So do we want to have somebody in that very south alcove who can fire down the hallway?
Yeah, probably. Alicia?
Like down there?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think.
Where do we want Skylar?
Man, this is killing me. I mean, I know what I would totally do.
Probably there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if we can get them fighting sort of like right where I am here, then we'll have line of sight in all directions. Okay.
I'm going to go... Wait, is that me?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me. Okay.
Just get real close. Yeah.
I'm going to go here. I think I'm tired of... of my spells not working, so I think I'm going to do... Though I'm kind of made out of paper mache, I think I may...
What do you mean talking about? You have 16 hit points.
Well, I think I just...
I mean, and just so you know, like the bonus hit that a hobgoblin can make, you knew this already, right? Is up to 12 points of damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're squishy. You may want to step back. Once you step back about 10 feet.
Right.
Yeah, so you've got a line of sight, so you can cast or do arrows. Fabia's got a straight line. Skylar's got a straight line in the crossfire. This is looking pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Karen, you're going to be up next to the door, right? And you're going to knock.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to go to the door and then scooch back.
So okay.
Yeah. Hopefully, we only have to fight like one or two of them at a time.
So I'm not gonna. So are you gonna knock? Are you kicking the door open? You jiggling the handle? Like how are you going to
throw a rock
specifically?
I'm trying to think of what would be most awesome. Let me think. I think kicking the door open and then just being like, "What up, bitch?" Would be pretty fun. But I kind of like the ding dong ditch idea too. It's
yeah,
classic.
That's great.
Is Favia going to be like if they open the? Can she do something to hide so that when they open the door, she can just like arrow them right in the face?
I like that.
There's rubble. There's not much. I mean, you guys cleared the bodies. Remember, you put them into the alcove. I mean, what you missed last time, Cyrus, is that Favia like hid under a bunch of bodies.
Nice.
So, yeah, there's really not much. It's like once that door is open, they can see her.
What if we got like one of the bodies into like a Weekend at Bernie's behind it?
I was thinking of I was actually thinking about that, or like kind of like lighting the shit bag on fire on somebody's doorstep, except it's like one of the goblins.
Ooh,
that's awesome.
And then they stomp him out and realize he's not asleep, and he's I don't know.
What's the Weekend at Bernie's roll? What do we roll for that, Tom?
So no, that's allowed. Let me grab 1 second. 2 shakes here. So you were gonna drop a goblin, right? Goblin. All right. So this guy. Flop. Now there's a goblin in front of. You guys see him, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So he's not a real character. He's just a little. He's a little image for you. That's sort of right up on you, right? So that'll give you, Fabio. That'll give you full cover.
Okay.
Right. And if they take the time, you know, to really investigate, they're going to see like this goblin is like clearly dead, right? And I'm assuming that you're going to be readied with, you know, an arrow like over his head. So this isn't gonna give you a sustainable place to hide. But yeah, you've got full cover for 1 round.
Awesome.
This is amazing.
All right, can I go? So I think my move would be to go like basically bang on the door and then hide around the corner.
All right, so you're gonna knock. And let's see how many 1, 2, 3, 4 squares. Yeah. So by the time they get to the door, you'll have hid. Assuming that you're hustling, and honestly, you're not gonna have to roll stealth because your goal is to draw them out. So that would just benefit you. All right. So let's see who would hear you. And you already are aware of the goblins. That's why they're on your. That's why they're on your tracker, right? So you're 1, 2. You're aware of how many goblins? All of them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Yeah.
There's like 4 of them, I think.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, and just a reminder, there is the one other goblin that like you were murdering his entire family and extended family and friends and colleagues, and he started hauling ass.
Oh
out,
yeah,
off to the east. So who knows what he's doing over there. So one would wager that he's alerting the rest of the castle that like there's people attacking. All right, so you know, this door opens up, and like, you know, hobgoblin use words, Thomas. Hobgoblin Glurk's like,
What do you need?
I love that.
And there you are. So I will give you opportunity, Alicia. I'm sorry, Fabia. My bad.
I'm trying to see. I can't even. Oh, there he is. So I click the advantage then, right?
Yeah.
Is that all I click?
Yep. Well, you can click opportunity, right? If there's a button that says opportunity, I think that'll do it.
Oh yeah. Okay. We'll click that.
Yeah, and then just attack as you would.
As you do.
So just on top of him then?
Yeah, just like a normal attack, right? It's just a normal attack.
Well, usually I have, you know, the.
Oh, it's your. Yeah, you mean.
I don't know.
Yeah, we'll roll for initiative right after this.
My God.
Yeah.
So Fabia, you know, has this dead goblin corpse in front of her, and you see Hobgoblin Glurk's eyes sort of go big as this goblin corpse just falls to the ground, and you know, before you can even register, this arrow comes flying at him.
A terrible roll, but
and
still.
bounces like you know, like grazes his cheek, he screams.
We've got companies, boys.
So it's full on alert. I need you all to.
Shit.
Yes. Roll for
For
initiative.
initiative. I want low, so I can
Nice.
hear.
All right, let me roll my guys.
Oh, Tom, can you? I have a bunch of effects still on, like rage and frenzy and exhaustion. Can you clear all that since we rested?
Oh, my bad. Yeah.
I
Does
think
anyone else
Zippy
have
has
that?
A bunch of, I think Zippy has some stuff too.
So he has some are normal. So he has reckless attack goes away, rage goes away, invisible stays, right? Because is he invisible still?
long as I can keep him invisible, I will.
Yeah, so until he attacks or does anything. So yeah, all of his other ones are all sort of traits. So I'll leave those.
Okay.
Noodle, let's see. Noodle, you have. No, you're encumbered. So you're only supposed to move 5 feet per turn.
Oh.
Why am I encumbered?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure that out too. I have maximum carrying capacity right now.
Did we do Skylar? I don't think so.
Well, whoever's running Skylar has to do it.
Well, I didn't mean to, but so it's the thing on the front, right? It's just INT. It's the thing on the main.
Yeah, it's the same one that you did on yours.
Well, I have mine on mine,
Oh, yeah.
so that's why I don't remember.
Yeah, we'll deal with your encumbrance after this. It's one of those, you're carrying a bunch of probably gold or stuff.
It's in the middle, right? In the middle.
Yeah, it's in the
In the
middle.
middle of all of us.
Yeah, there's like, are you doing Skylar, right?
Yeah.
It says +2. Just drag that. He done okay. All right, so let's start the first round. Up first is our invisible friend, Little Zippy.
Is the Favia Little Zippy still in effect?
Yeah, they get the highest one. So let me drag Favia up. Oops. Favia, there we go.
Yeah, it's gonna be me. I'm gonna try to actually
Hold
sink
on,
an arrow into him this
22.
time.
Thank you for reminding that. Yeah, so Cyrus, in case you don't remember, either Fabia can go or Zippy can go, not both, because it's that's how that works. All right. And are you doing? Is it Fabia or Zippy that's going?
Fabia.
Fabia. All right. Let me drag it down to Fabia. There you go.
Gonna try to do more damage with an arrow this time. Nope.
Yeah. So the arrow just flies on by. And you are allowed to move, don't forget. And then that goblin is just like, it's crumpled and gone. All right, Skylar. So, Fabio, you're running Skylar?
I am. I just moved
No.
it to him.
Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. Noodle's running Skylar.
Yeah, but somebody's got to tell me what to do. Where I don't see.
Well, I think Skylar would
let
try
me
to
click
make
him.
a pass at Karen or go for a drink. Although he hasn't done that in a few sessions.
He hasn't. Okay.
You'd probably try to shoot him with an arrow.
Yeah. He does still have line of sight, right? Because he can see him.
No, he doesn't have line of sight. He's got
to move forward.
Yeah, he has to move forward at least 2 squares. There you go. Now he has line of sight.
Okay. All right, and he's gonna do what? Actions.
Actions.
I'm the worst person too.
If you don't
Longbow him.
If you don't want to run him,
back out when he's done too.
Yeah. Back. Longbow.
Yep.
I'm good because I don't want to kill him. I've done enough damage to people. So longbow this guy, right? So I click on, then I just roll the dice over him.
Yeah, there. I target him for you.
Does that sound good, people?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
And you hit. And this is the first time you're hearing the sound effects.
Yeah.
It is. Okay, so then I roll this on him as well, right?
Yep.
The damage.
Not too shabby.
Not bad. Could be worse.
And then I'm going to move him back.
All right. You still have. He can move.
I'm just moving him right back.
Yeah, he can move 30. So yeah, plenty of move. There you go. He is out of the way.
Yeah.
This brings us to Mr. Maylock.
All right. So I take aim, and I don't know why that 35 feet is. Oh, is that just telling me how long the distance is?
Yeah, that's the range.
Okay. And I am going to what am I gonna do? I'm gonna play with my balls.
That
And
I did not make that joke tonight. I always make that joke.
So I throw this guy here. Come on.
Yeah. So
Oh.
So Nick puts his hand in his pocket and pulls out his ball, and his chromatic orb just sort of rolls gently up to the hobgoblin and disappears. You do have movement left.
I'm not gonna move.
Do we know if
Saying
they
right
have? Do these dudes have ranged weapons? Do we know one way or the other?
You learned that a second
have.
ago. They've ranged, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, okay, right, okay.
Alright.
All right, Mr. Bing.
I'm gonna move. And then, as one might expect, I'm going to target Glurk. Wait, is it Glurk? Yeah.
Yep, hobgoblin Glurk.
Lorem Ipsum. Where did it go? Guiding Bolt, my favorite.
Yeah.
I think that would be
Nice.
Yeah, so you hit. Good old bolt action. Holy crap.
Wow, that
My
died.
God.
I love that.
So,
And then I'm going to move back.
it's like, run away, run away.
He is not gonna like that.
Yeah, so yeah, he's not
And probably
super.
attack me.
Yeah. How dare you use a body of my dead comrades, even though I didn't like him.
All right, so when you've done moving, end your turn.
Oh, sorry.
So you guys, you hear, you hear some shuffling in the room, and Glurk is blocking the door. So, you see another hobgoblin right behind Glurk sort of appear, and that ends his turn. He's readied in case Glurk falls. And yet another, some more shuffling happens. 1, 2, 5, 10, 15. How far can they move? All right, and so you sort of see more movement in the background, but you can't quite make out what's happening back there. But yeah, these guys are pretty big. If it was a goblin, they could probably push through the door, but not in this scenario. All right, Karen, you're up.
Since I'm kind of like hidden around the corner, if those guys come rushing after Fabia, is there a chance that they won't even see me and I'll get an opportunity attack when they come by me?
Yes.
All right, then I'm gonna stay here and just be a wall.
Yes.
Are you readied, or are you just staying there?
Yeah, already. Let me find that button.
All right. And what are you going to do? What is your ready, and what's the trigger criteria?
I will smite them with my axe.
Okay, so your readiness. So you're going to have it's a melee attack. If anyone comes within range of you, you'll attack. Okay. Sounds groovy. And now you have to end your turn.
Yeah, it's being slow. 1 second.
Hey Tom, is there any way that in situations like this, because you never see people fight with a backpack on, except for Samwise, but is there a situation where I would be able to drop my backpack just at least for the. I guess it's kind of like.
I mean, for the encumbrance.
Yeah.
Yeah, you totally
and then
could.
I can pick it up later.
You could, yeah. I'm not going to enforce it because it's going to complicate things. If you go in your inventory, and there's like a carried, equipped. If you keep clicking it, it just disappears.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So your encumbrances, like for you. Where's Nick?
Yeah. I just don't want to like. Is there going to be a way that I can retrieve it later? Like I can like set it down, kind of like.
We need to figure out why you're encumbered.
Yeah. We can figure it out later. But I was just. I think it's because I'm carrying multiple weapons. I'm carrying like 3 staffs and like a bunch of other. I have a dwarven tome and.
What you can do between turns, like you can donate that to the party inventory. So anything in your party inventory, we can group sell later.
Okay.
Right. Which is the equivalent of just offloading it.
Right.
So that's just to keep, because you aren't going to want to, in between turns, instead of multitasking, playing, Angry Birds or whatever the kids are playing these days. Inventory management is good. You know what's really weird is your video is always super smooth, and Fabia's video, she's like, it's always super jerky.
Yeah, I don't know. So that just recently started happening, and I have no idea why.
Because she has not moved.
Modem's right here.
I'm wondering if it's because of the stuff you have plugged in. Like, do you have like your? Well, yeah.
Wait,
no.
You guys can troubleshoot this some other time. I just wanted to
Yeah.
but your internet must be fine because you're fine and she's really slow. I think it's her system. Something with her system.
Yeah, something.
All right. So on that note, it is Hobgoblin Glurk. So he's going to do 2 things, right? Like he knows there's a queue behind him, so he's going to step in, right? And he's going to pull up his longbow. And he doesn't see Karen, but he does see Nick and Fabia. Fabia is the one who's hit him, so he's going to, mosquito, turnabout's fair play. So longbow attack Fabia with a +3 to hit.
Okay.
Which, that was the end of that. Right? So he's super hurt, so he's not going to go rushing the room at this point. His turn, what would he do? So he's hurt. I think he's going to pop into this room. Because he is super, he's like critical at this point.
As he should be.
And they're a military focused group, right? So, he's got a lot of pride. He's kind of like a Klingon, right? To the death sort of a thing. But he's also not going to expose himself too openly. So, up next is you hear more shuffling, from the room behind. Let's see, how much? 30 feet. All right, and that ends their turn. Noodle.
Okay, so it says that my crossbow is not loaded. So isn't that being ready?
What?
If I load it?
Yeah, hit load.
Right. And then as Nick did, because I'm over encumbered too, I'm just gonna drop my pack so that I can heal when I need to.
Just role play that, because I'm not gonna enforce it right now. So like we can work on the encumbrance stuff in a little bit.
Need a sight for that guy, or is that my turn?
No.
Or am I through a wall? I mean, it shows.
Oh, you can. I hadn't considered that when he went in that room, but yeah, you can attack him through the arrow slit.
I might as well try. Isn't he the injured one?
He is.
So why not?
So if you take your move back, and you're right up against, then there's no cover.
Oh yeah. Okay, so I should stay here and do it.
Well, what I'm saying is like that would be you stick your arrow in and let it go, as opposed to otherwise I was going to make you shoot through a slit in the wall from a distance.
Oh well, don't make me do that.
All right, so yeah, go ahead. It's just a normal.
I'll stay right here.
A normal attack on him.
Bow. Here we go. Make it a good one. Oh, I missed.
Yep.
Ooh.
That's good. So he's got some cover in his room, and this arrow flies through that arrow slit. So, you see him eyeball you.
I know, but I'm gonna kind of back up one.
Okay.
Or there, and end my turn.
All right. All right, guys. You know what this means? We're at the bottom of the round, which means I need you all to roll for initiative.
Nice.
I really do like this rolling for initiative at the top of each round.
Yeah, it's kind of fantastic. I like it too.
All right. When everyone's rolled, let me know. Don't forget you got to roll for Skylar. Oh, you did?
I did.
Awesome. You guys ready? Everyone rolled? I believe everyone rolled.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
And next round.
That's first.
All right. So Fabia's top. So that means that Fabia and little Zippy share the 21. Were you were top last time too, right?
Mm-hmm.
And let me know who's going to go. This is the moment where you're not in silent. So, the first round was a gimme. The second round is a scheme on what you're going to do. You got then on your turn you have 5 or 6 seconds to do your thing, or to start doing your thing. It's not like you have to be done in 5 or 6 seconds, but the asking questions and what do I hear? Not like none of that stuff can happen when it's actually your turn. That needs to happen at the top of the round. This is where you guys can scheme on. I'm going over here. You're going over there. Otherwise,
Right.
we just blow through the round over and over again. So Nick, when you tell me that you guys are ready to start, we'll start.
Okay. Can I move up?
So I mean, this is where just coordinate with what like basically how this
Don't
would
move
work.
it too far.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so I'm not line of sighting anybody.
Yeah. So think of it like this, Nick. It's like since you're the leader, you're gonna be driving this, right? Like,
Yeah.
all right, hey, Karen, stay ready. I think maybe you should stay readied. What do you think? Fabia, maybe duck around the corner. Hey, Noodle, in case shit gets real, bring yourself so. Just sort of like you guys should scheme on what you're all going to do, and then you act on it. I mean, not that you can't change in the middle of the tactics, but there's less conversing that happens during that.
Yeah. I think we're all.
Should I
Just stick with the-
keep shooting arrows by the door?
Yeah. I think you're good right there. I would.
Easy.
They're not luring out like we thought they were going to.
Well, I mean, they've each had a chance to move, and one guy was blocking the door.
Yeah, fair enough. I don't know. What do you guys think we should, if these guys wind up staying in that room, kind of like a stalemate situation? When do you think would be a good, like the next round? Do you think we should think about advancing, and we'll think about it then?
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean we've got ranged weapons, so
Yeah, right. Okay. Cool. Yeah, we'll just carry on like we have been.
All right. Zippy or Fabia, whoever, it's your turn.
Fabia. So I will try to hit Hobgoblin Fraff.
Fraff.
Wait, did our initiatives take hold?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got a 3.
I got a 20.
Wait a minute. Yeah, why does it say you got a 3? Did you roll intelligence, or did you roll initiative? You all roll initiative, right?
Yeah.
Says so.
Okay, hold on. Hang
It
tight.
looks like me and Skylar rolled a 20.
Okay, so we've got something going on here. Let me see. 1 second.
Mhm.
I can fix this manually. 20 for you. 10 for Karen. Fabia is a 15. I wonder why it didn't go into the combat tracker.
Yeah, that's super weird.
Noodle's a 4. Noodle is a 4. You were a 1 last time, so. Mr. Bing you rolled twice, so I'll give you the first one, which is a 17. 1, 7. Zippy is a 17. 17. Which means that Fabia is also a 17. That's the higher of the two. And then Skylar is a 20. All right. So I think we're fixed now, right? So this puts us here with Skylar going. It's your turn. Skylar. And then Nick.
So that door is shut, right?
What door?
Behind Karen.
It is closed, yes.
Okay. He's gonna come around here. Okay. He can go one more, right? He can go like right here.
Yeah, he can move 30.
Okay. Let me click him open. He's
Now,
gonna do the same thing he did before, and then he's gonna go back.
Who's he targeting?
Well, he can see that Glurk.
Yeah, he doesn't have a line of sight for a shot, though. He'd have to go...
Then he's gonna do Fraff.
Like that?
Yeah, right?
Okay.
And he's gonna try again. Did
And he hits.
hit? Okay.
Huh.
Feels like they've added more sound effects.
4.
Good. So yeah, you
Okay.
did some solid damage.
Oh wait, shoot! I didn't go back.
You can go back.
I'm going
it's fine.
back.
All right.
Okay.
All right, Nick, you are up.
All right.
I'll clear your target for you. There you go.
All right. I've got one more ball. So I am going to go after Fraff. And toss this mofo. Yeah!
So you hit.
All
so
right.
finally the ball connects. Nick, you see this sort of satisfied look in his face. We're like, finally. Holy crap. Overpowered much?
Well, yeah, when I hit. The hit chance of that is very small.
All right. So
Oh, yeah.
you hit him, and he gets hit hard.
There you go. All right. Little Zippy Fabia.
It'll be me. Bobby's going to try to sink an arrow in crap. And won't.
And misses by at least 5.
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Bing.
Bad.
I think we all can predict what Mr. Bing's going to do here. We're going to see a whole lot of dice released here in a second.
Okay, let's do another guiding bolt, shall we? Guiding bolt. Targeting Wrath. That would be a miss.
Oh.
Well, I can't say I'm heartbroken. All right. So you guys sort of see Hobgoblin Fork push past You see, I gotta do my measurements here. Let's see, it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So he comes to do some melee, and as he does run by, which I think would be sort of the natural thing. This does give you your opportunity attack, Karen.
Yes.
So before he takes his turn, you take your turn.
All right, 1 second. Get targeted. Womp womp.
And that's a miss. But his focus was Fabia. Oh wait, so no, he's out of range. So he doesn't have range, but because you hit him, he does know you're there, and takes his longsword and tries to thwack at Karen. And God damn it, misses. All right, Karen. Turn about.
See if I miss again. Indeed, I do.
Damn it. It's all right. You get him next time.
And you still have your movement. You are within opportunity range, just so you know.
Yeah, I'll just stay here.
All right. You got to end your turn. So Hobgoblin Glurk. It is his turn. So he drags his carcass up to the arrow slit and sees Noodle. Pulls out his longbow and attacks. Oh no.
Oh.
Oh no. So
Wow.
he suddenly feels unbelievably stupid. So he is a level. Let me look at him. Bring him up. Glurk. So this works. You guys are level 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's knock off 4 points of damage. So you see him raise his bow, and his arrow, ricochets and bounces around inside the arrow slat, and then just like thwacks him right in the eye. And alas, he drops dead.
Oh my gosh.
Glurk got so stupid he killed himself. Oh, that's unpleasant. All right, ends his turn. Frapp. So Frapp is, he's in critical shape, but right now, Fork is blocking his line of sight to anybody. So he's going to sort of cautiously poke in. So 5, 10, 15, 20 is... Oh, shit. No, yeah. Karen, you get an opportunity attack on Frapp.
Yeah, attack of opportunity.
This is like chess. I took my hand off the piece before I realized I pulled him forward that far. I just wanted him to see if he'd have line of sight to anybody else. So go ahead, Karen, and do your opportunity attack. Hopefully it's as solid as the last one. And indeed.
Oh, man.
So, he's not really even aware that Karen took a swing at him. But his line of sight is Bing, and pulls out his longbow. Did it work? Did I get on top?
No.
See a miss.
It is a miss.
Just a bit outside.
Darn the luck.
Give me 1 second. Okay. And that ends his turn. So, Karen, behind you, you hear this door open. Oops. And lumbering behind you is Hobgoblin Hojo steps through that door. And, like, as if expecting you to be there, brings his longsword down upon you. But let me see 1 second. Yeah, so this is going to be bad. So he also has martial advantage because one or more of his colleagues is adjacent to you. So if he hits, then he gets martial advantage. So attack, Karen. And he does not get. Wait, does it require a hit? Let me see. Hold on. Once per turn. Oh, yeah. Extra 70 damage. Yep, it missed, so it doesn't get to do the extra damage to you. So that's it's an additional damage roll. It's not additional attack. Noodle, you're up.
Well, I have people in my way, right? So, I'm just going to be ready. I mean, because these two are in the way, right? Skylar and Cyrus. So
yeah, they're 5 feet. You could push through it. It would just take up half your distance.
You could nudge me out of the way.
I would. Okay. I'm gonna at least try 4K. The 4K. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna stay there. 4K.
Okay. 4K. Okay, do your thing.
Crap.
It's worth a shot.
Can I scoot? Do I stay there? Or can I go back?
You can move back. You still have movement.
I'm going back.
So you guys, Skylar and Bang, you see like Noodle sort of pushes you aside and shoots, and then like slides back like Homer into the bushes.
Right?
All right. So as oops, I just closed my. Give me 1 second. I just closed the encounter. Damn it. Give me 1 second, you guys. I closed an important window. There it is. All right. Oh, there it is. No, that's parcel. Okay. Cool. So, top of it's the bottom of the round. I think everyone needs to roll for initiative. As you guys do so, you hear. Where are they at?
Ugh.
Nice.
Roll for initiative. All right. Did the initiatives register this time? It looks like they did.
Yes, they did. That was really weird that they didn't do that last time.
Oh, I think I know why. I think I needed to start the next round and then we roll for initiative. I think I did it backwards.
Oh.
All right, so Karen's at the top. Let me stack up. Fabia is above Zippy, so Zippy gets the 16. All right, so they're stacked. Karen's at the top. Nick, when you tell me it's ready to proceed, go for it.
Yeah, we're doing great, guys. Yeah, let's just keep doing what we're doing. I like this.
There you go.
All right.
Good show, all.
All right. Then it is Karen's turn.
All right.
Yeah. Here we go.
Well, it looks like Karen gets pissed off.
Here comes one hit. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Yeah. Yep. Yep.
And it does seem to have been a hit.
He doth take a swing.
Nice.
Well, there goes that guy.
Well, Frap, we hardly knew ye.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna swing at fork here.
You don't give a fork. See that what he did there? And both Hojo and Fork are hoping that both of them survive this because they want that bonus hit on Karen.
Are these guys wearing metal, Tom? Do you have any metal? Are we going by exactly how they looked in the picture?
Yeah, 1 second.
Okay.
No, I think they're wearing, normal metal armor, right?
Okay.
I have a feeling you asked for a reason.
Yes.
Fart.
Well,
Let me just scooch back in.
Yeah. So
back into the bushes.
Noodle's strategy of using her frail counterparts as cover continues to hold tight. All right, so Fabia, this is your moment of truth. Is it Zippy?
I'm having PTSD from the last goblins that surrounded me. The last time, those three, I'm kind of scared from the last one.
It's gonna be.
Oh yeah,
It's gonna be Fabia, but I can't. Yeah, I wasn't able to get it to move earlier. I'll go for Fork.
Oh, Fork, who's heavily damaged.
Computer's being wacky. I just rolled that on myself.
I'm gonna have you sadly re-roll that, because that doesn't tell us diddly. So yeah, you see.
Now I know what I need.
Yeah, so you saw Fabia swing around and miss, and then swing again and miss again. The good news is she missed both herself and the bad guy. Do you want to move, or are you going to stay where you're at?
If I move, do they get an opportunity attack on me?
So I've been thinking a lot about this, you guys. So I think because the focus is on Karen, and you're behind, I don't think they would get an opportunity attack on you, right? Because that would require that they spin around. So the direction they're aiming, I think, matters.
Okay.
Would you guys agree that makes more sense than no matter what direction someone's aiming, the person behind them should be able to sneak away without them having a chance to whack them. At least that's what I'm saying. So I think if you're to the rear, there's no opportunity. I think to the left, the right, or the front, there's an opportunity attack.
Okay.
I didn't mean to roll that. Sorry. I was just making sure something that I hotkeyed worked.
All right. Well, your turn still, Fabia.
I'll stay where I'm at.
All right, you're gonna stay where you're at. Good. You're providing some cover for Nick. All right, Skylar let's untarget. So Skylar does have line of sight to Fork. Does not have line of sight to Hojo.
He's gonna target Fork. Same old thing.
And I'm pleased that no one sang a Todd Rundgren song every time I say the word Hojo. Mark, are you the one who knows what I'm talking about?
Possibly.
Oh, alas, Skylar raises his bow, and that arrow just flies right past.
Yeah.
So, speaking of Fork, his focus is clearly on Karen. Attacks. Hits with the... Wait, did I hit with a longbow?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, he's a little close for a longbow, I think.
Yeah.
Unless you actually hit me with the longbow.
Yeah, he whacked him. You guys, you hear this like, toing. I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna re-roll that, which is a bummer because it was a hit. And this is also a hit. So it says longbow again. Hold on, let me try this. I'm grabbing right above the weapon to see if this works. Better be a hit again.
Oh man!
All right, so you are poisoned.
That feels somehow wrong.
Yeah, well,
I'm gonna write Steve D&D about this one.
Yeah. Tell you what, I'm gonna roll a 20. 1 to 10. It's not a thing. 11 to 20, the crit stands. All right, here we go. Shit. All right. So I'm gonna have to do some sort of manual math because it's automatically gonna do the crit damage on Cliff on Karen when it does this. So rolling the damage with the right thing, and I think it says it grabbed the right one this time. All right, so I'm giving you back 6. Agreed? Are we all agreed?
Agreed.
All right, so that takes him back to 3. All right, so you're good to go. Now, he did hit, and you're not poisoned. Bummer. So he gets martial advantage. I don't know if I can roll this right on you. Let's see what happens. Okay, did that really put an effect of 2d6 on you? That's not a thing.
Yeah.
I just have to roll 2d6. Okay, hold on. Remove that. So where's my 6? So you take an additional, a whopping 3 points of damage. So give me those 3 back, and
wait.
It's 6. Did someone say wait?
Because Hobgoblin Fork came up and it says that it's 3 damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I just rolled that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, quote unquote Hobgoblin rolled that, right?
Yeah. So he got
okay.
So because there's him and his pal are adjacent to Karen, on each of their turns they get to roll an additional 2d6 of damage.
Gotcha.
For bullying. All right, that ends his turn. Mr. Maylock.
All right. So
you do not have line of sight. Favia,
correct.
And you know that Zippy's there, but Zippy's also sort of obscuring you. Even though invisible, you'd shoot through him.
Yep. So I am gonna do Blade Song.
It always stays on my mind. Or is that Wind Song?
And I am going to let me see here. I'm gonna do like a run and slide. I have to do an acrobatics check for this, I think.
All right, I love it.
So I'm gonna run and slide between his legs towards Karen.
Okay.
So I have to roll.
Well, hold on. Before you roll anything, I need you to explain exactly what's happening here because it's sounding pretty phenomenal. But I'm now picturing you popping up between your tank and a hobgoblin.
Yes,
Okay.
that is what's going to happen. But I'm going to slide between his legs, and while sliding between his legs, I am going to shocking grasp him.
Okay. So where are you gonna? So an athletics check.
Yep. So it's going to be like a come up here and then just kind of run, jump, slide in between his legs, and then I'm going to stop looking up at him and just grab his leg and cast shocking grasp.
Nick, I need to know. I'm going to grab your character and move him for a second. Are you planning on being here or here?
I was going to be like
or here.
Right. I was going to be I was going to be like right here.
So you're not going to you're going to slide past him, but you're not going to try to go between his legs.
Okay, yeah, I guess I could slide past him. Yeah.
If you want to go between his legs, I mean that's totally cool. It'll be a harder athletics check, but then you're going to have to be here, right? Because between his legs would put you here. So you move you drag your character to where you want to end up, and I need you to roll an athletics check.
Okay, so I'm gonna end up right there.
Well, you might want to. Can you be on the other side, but so that I'm between you and Hojo?
Oh, so like you're saying right here?
Yeah, just slide right into the guts of.
Sure. Yeah, I'm game for that.
All right.
Yeah, 100%.
So you're gonna slide. You're gonna run and slide past him.
Yep.
Right into the guts.
Yeah, but I'm gonna grab his.
And you grab his leg. Okay, so roll an athletics check. So here's what you need. So let me think about this. Okay, it's less complicated because you're not going between his legs.
Right.
So if you get above like an 8, that's successful, and we'll put you in that position. If you get anything other than an 8, you like slam right into his back, and you can still grasp him, but it's going to be a different position, and I'm going to make you take 2 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
All right, so just beat a 6 with your 20-sided die. I mean, what are the odds you're going to get a 6 or lower?
All right. Wait, that's not the one. Come on, let me grab it. There we go.
And I love you, Nick, but I'm hoping you get less than that. Why was there a double die?
Because since I'm blade singing, I have advantage on acrobatics.
Perfect. So which one did it drop?
They both rolled 11.
Oh, I'm like, I could not figure out what it was. So you're fine. Yeah. So you slide in, you slide into place, and he looks down, and you have your hand on his leg.
Mm-hmm. And now here's the shocking grasp. God damn it!
Why the hell you grab my leg?
So you're just like you like did this like big acrobatic slide, and he looks down, and you're just like puppy dog eyeing, looking at him, like holding his leg. He's like, "What the hell, man?"
Are those? I thought you were wearing Nikes. Sorry.
So he does feel a little bit of a tingle and like a little puff of smoke come from your fingers. Other than that, he's unaffected. You are now prone, by the way.
Yep. Damn it.
So let me I'm going to mark you as prone. Because you said you were sliding, right? And you're grabbing his leg. Okay.
Yep.
So prone's not a big deal. It just uses half your movement to get up next round.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'm glad. I mean, honestly, Nick, I'm giving you an inspiration point. Because it's been a long time since anyone's done some sort of a daring big move, and that was pretty fantastic. I think it was good that you sort of read the room, and Karen's eyes said, "Oh my God, do not slide between his legs." Because this goblin would have probably one hit killed you.
Yeah, probably.
Just so you know, you are in range of a foot stomp. All right. You need to end your turn.
All right. Ending.
All right. So Hojo grabs his long sword, tries to bring it down upon Karen's head. Long sword. Okay, making sure I got the right one this time. No mistakes. Nice solid hit. Does damage. Partially resisted, so does 1 damage, but he also, because of the proximity of his pal, does an additional 9 to Karen. So Karen takes an additional 9. So that would be... Why is my brain not working? You guys, it took me forever to add 7 to 9. Jesus.
Sorry.
Yeah, me too. All right, End's turn.
Me too.
All right, Mr.
It's a
Bing.
Monday.
Okay. One more time.
Once more with feeling. Come on, anyone?
Yeah.
One of the best episodes ever. Anyone? What show? Once more with feeling.
Oh no.
Before I humiliate you, Cliff, I know you know what episode Once More with Feeling was from. Because you and I share.
Oh yeah, that's Buffy season 6.
Exactly. We share a love of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. All right, so we got a rumble in your belly. You become overly hungry. Make all attacks, saves, and checks with a disadvantage until you take an action to consume a ration. So you're so hungry that on your next turn you either roll with disadvantage or you use that action to eat some food.
Anybody got a snack?
I'm pretty
I
sure you're all
probably do. I'm
carrying-
over encumbered.
Yeah, you should probably have her throw you a granola bar. All right, you still have movement left, Mr. Bing. Or not. Up to you. Just end your turn if not. All right, so let me start the next round, and then we're going to roll for initiative. Roll for initiative.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I was really hoping I was going to roll something.
You did roll something.
Roll something better. Sorry.
Oh, let's say
I
you rolled
think I
something
rolled
crappy.
Yeah.
Is that everybody? We got Skylar, Noodle, Fabia, Zippy. That's everybody, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Fabia and Zippy are automatically stacked up with each other. It doesn't even matter this time. Fabia, it's your turn. You guys go ahead and scheme if it's the same plan as before. To start the round.
Is it the same plan as before?
You're the leader, man.
Still, yeah, we're still fighting these guys. So I say we take care of these guys and then we'll reconvene. Send it.
All right. Fabia, is it you or Zippy this time?
It's me.
It's funny.
Hopefully this error.
Zippy used to be your killing machine. And I've realized that like you've been keeping Zippy really safe.
He's special.
He is. He spends most of the games invisible, hiding, like the coward he is. No. Or she.
He's not a coward.
Wait. Is it? We did establish it's a he, right?
Yeah, it's a he. Mhm.
Okay. Good. Ooh.
Nice.
So solid hit with a longbow. You are a little. No, you're not too close. You're just enough of a gap that you can use your longbow. You're good to go. Ouch. But he's hanging in there. That's all he needs.
Yeah, I see that.
That's all he needs. Just staying alive.
And then
All
there's
right.
Karen.
All right, Karen. Oh, I'm super bummed that you get to go before they do, because that means that they potentially don't have this awesome advantage on you.
I love that sound.
Do ya? Do ya? Awesome.
Nick doesn't. I do.
All right, Karen. Is that it for you? You still have your extra attacks, right? Or is that?
Yeah, still frenzied, I think so. I have to retarget 1 second.
So it hits this hobgoblin pretty hard. Uh-oh. Hold on, my computer's just giving me the spinny ball of death.
Oh.
That's always good.
No.
There we go. All right.
Oh, yeah, it did it. It didn't quite do it with me, but it was definitely there was definitely a lag spike.
Okay. So, brings his longbow down upon you, knows he doesn't get that extra, so he has to make this count. And what does he do to Karen? He gives her a solid. A solid 8, which turned into a 4 because it was partially resisted. So, not making Hojo the happiest. He does see his colleagues are all dead around him, and he is a warrior, and he's really trying to decide what his next move is. Right? Does he back into this room and give Karen an opportunity attack? Yeah, I think he would. So I'm going to give you an attack of opportunity. Go ahead and take it.
Oh, fucking gamble paid off.
So he slips and slams this door shut and disappears into the room behind you. Ends his turn.
Yeah, don't worry. He's only postponing his death for a few more seconds.
All right, Skylar.
Yeah, what's he gonna do? We're still in combat?
You're in sort of combat limbo, right? Like that hobgoblin. I'm really trying to play the characters like he fought until it was pretty bad, and then sort of jetted. Any other goblin would have already would have abandoned ship already. I think he fought about as long as he was going to fight. So I think you guys are out of. I don't even know what you would call this. Sort of like you're not in combat, but you're also not in combat. Right? Yep. So basically, you guys can move around, depending on what you do. If you go through that door, you're still in combat. Right? Like Karen could push through that door, and go from there. I'm not going to make you go through the combat tracker in this order. We'll roll for initiative and start over. For if combat takes on again, but you do know that you have the room to your north, and whatever's up there, that is potentially open for exploration. You have the room the hall to your south. You're pretty sure that those two areas are cleared out. You know there's at least one hobgoblin to the east.
Okay. So we were originally here for. Could you remind us, Tom, why we came to the castle? Just like a brief.
You'd think I'd be able to do that. No, you're trying to find Rockseeker, right?
Yeah. Okay. That's right.
And
That's right. Yep.
And Wave Echo Cave, like the mystery of Wave Echo Cave. So you know that you have information that leads you to believe that he's being held somewhere in this castle.
Okay. Being held or hanging out?
Rockseeker. I said Rockseeker, right? Or did I say that?
Yes, you did.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, I mean, he's being held, so he was captured, right?
Okay.
That you guys know.
And we still need the map to Wave Echo Cave?
Yeah, so Rockseekers who had the map.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because all you guys found, like rewinding a long time ago, literally 18 sessions ago, which in human years is like a year ago. What you guys found on that trail, remember, was an empty map case.
Right. Oh, that's right. Okay.
And Nick, I've been wanting to ask you this. I don't know if it's your video, but do you have a black eye, or are you wearing mascara, or is it just your video?
I'd like to say that I'm wearing mascara, actually, because the way I got this black eye was not awesome.
So I think we're gonna have to hear that tale before the game's over. But I'm going to.
It was not
Nick,
me.
I say Nick. Nick,
Well, I wondered why. I was like, oh my god, she's.
Yeah, make a signal
Her
if you
screen is
need help.
frozen.
Do you need an intervention, Nick? Just wink once if you're being abused.
Blink once for yes, blink twice for no.
Sometimes you roll a 1. Sometimes you roll a 1 in real life.
Yeah, that's right. Yes, and this was definitely a 1, 100%.
All right, we'll save that to the end.
Absolutely.
All right, so I figure we typically pay till like 8:30 or 9. That's about another 20 to 30 minutes, whatever you guys want to do.
Yeah.
So Mr. Nick, you are the boss. You have the ring, the ring of leader with the thumbs up symbol on it. What rally your troops? What are you guys doing?
Okay. So I guess because I remember this Sildar's gear up in the north room was significant. So is that gear important? Because I remember when my familiar went in there, you'd mentioned something about it when we went in there.
Well, only you can decide if it's important. You'll have to go in and grab it to know that.
Okay.
Do you want me to send Zippy ahead to see if there's anything that way?
Yeah,
that door's open. That door's open now, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So still, he has the capability. Where is he? Is he like on my? Oh no, I moved.
Yeah, Zippy can move up into that room. If you want me to move into that room to investigate, let's just do that. Like we'll fast track it. All right.
Sure.
So he's in the room. So he's in what appears to be a storeroom. So like old casks of salted meat and sacks of rotting grain fill the storage area. Mm-hmm. Among the supplies, you see a bloody suit of chainmail, a heavy crossbow, an unsheathed longsword with the emblem of Neverwinter worked into its hilt. You see on a table, Zippy sees what looks like some sort of a goblet of maybe brandy. He sees some sort of a keg, as well as a backpack that you identified as Sildar's gear.
I don't know why I did that.
That's okay.
I don't know how I did that.
You liked the story so much
that I wanted to put it again. I wanted to see it again.
So remember, remember who Sildar is, right? He's your pal back at town that sent you here.
That's right.
You rescued him from the caves.
Yep. Oh yeah. Maybe on our way out.
Yeah, and if this were a Far Cry, this would be a side quest where Sildar asked you to get his gear. Don't forget. Yeah. You find his gear.
Yeah. Maybe on our way out, I think it'd be a nice gesture to be like, "Hey, found your stuff."
All right. So you're gonna leave the gear, right?
Yeah,
well,
we'll leave
I
the
can't
gear.
carry.
Yeah,
so,
we'll leave the gear here for now.
All right. So to the west is a door that is open, and what Zippy sees is it looks like it's some sort of a barracks of some sort. You have to go in to investigate, and to the let me close that.
East.
To the east is a door that leads to someplace.
Actually, he saw that when he had investigated up north. Isn't that like a shrine or something?
Yeah,
it's like some sort of important room.
Yeah, I guess you could do the mental math that sort of from a proximity perspective, he could sort of, like rationalize that. Okay, that was probably roughly the same place that he was looking into. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you want him to go into any of the other rooms or hanging tight? The door between him and that shrine is closed. The door between him and the room to the east or to the west is open.
Yeah. I don't think I asked this. Well, I guess it's too late now because they've moved. Never mind. I was gonna ask if those hobgoblins, because they were up in the storeroom when I sent the rat, were they guarding anything, or were they just up here?
Well, I think the hobgoblins were in what looks like that barracks, and they made their way into the storeroom.
Okay.
Because they'd heard some noise.
Yeah. Okay.
But there is stuff in that room. If you want to know, you're gonna have to have Zippy. He's gonna have to roll an investigation check if you want to know more.
The barracks room? Or in the storeroom?
He's in the storeroom. If you want him to do it in the storeroom, he has to roll it there. If you want him to investigate the barracks, he has to move him to the barracks.
Well, he can investigate in here.
All right, investigate away. And Nick, your dice color is so hard to read. You've chosen the really cool dice color
yeah.
with black text.
Here, let me change that. There.
All right, so yeah, so Zippy sees that sort of cast of brandy is what he is what it's, and roughly 20 glasses, right? It's dwarven brandy. It's actually pretty good stuff. It's lost on these hobgoblins, honestly. They don't have refined tastes, so it sort of reinforces that this is probably from some pillaging. Something's interesting about the glass of brandy on the table. Let me look at what it says. So, it's this brandy set in this sort of silver goblet with like moonstones, right? It's probably a pretty expensive goblet. And it is filled with what appears to be brandy. But there's just something that seems a little off. Yeah. There's something that's like special. If you want to know any more, you'll need to investigate. You need to investigate the brandy. Or drink the brandy. I wouldn't recommend you get Zippy drunk, though.
Actually, I had a quick question. In Sirenscape, are the noises and sounds and stuff, are they, like, if you say specific words, does certain sounds pop up?
Well, yeah, there are triggers based on words that appear in the chat window.
Okay.
Like, if I were to type, oh, I don't know. Hello?
Yes, welcome! Good to see you again. You survived.
Oh, wow, that's super cool.
Yeah. So there's some triggers, but there are also some false starts, because, like, I think if I type in... Now you're all going to start typing words, right? Yeah. So yeah, I mean, there was one narrative that said, and it was something the size of a horse, and of course Sirenscape was like made this horse sound, right? So it's not perfect, and also the ambience that you hear, just because you hear like a creature doesn't mean there's really a creature. Those are just sort of ambient mood things.
Well, I've just noticed that, like, sometimes like when you mentioned that that particular brandy looked a little off, it had done like this whispering wind of like hinting towards, like, this weird sound effect of like hinting towards something other than what it actually looks like, or something like that.
Well, I mean, there's
if it was like vocal or if it was like something you type.
Yeah, look, there's a chalice, there's a goblet of brandy with moonstones just sitting there. Right. And it's not something that you would normally see hobgoblins drink. It's right outside of a shrine.
Mm-hmm.
So for any old Catholics that used to be altar boys, you never know, right? Like, is this the...
My God.
So Zippy is intrigued by the glass and wants to investigate it further.
Oh God.
All right. Go ahead and roll an investigation check. So what Zippy's... Look, first off, Zippy's an imp, right? So he only knows imp things.
An imp barbarian.
There's something more to this goblet that a normal investigation, like, there's something special about it. You're gonna have to roll an Arcana. He's realized, like, this check for magics to see if there's anything special that he can know.
Not with that.
Yeah, so he's like, I don't know, seems okay to me.
Well, can anybody else go in?
Yeah.
I mean,
anyone can go in.
Mm-hmm. Are we free to move around right now? Because I know that you had said we're out of combat, but not really.
Yeah, I mean, just like, I don't want people is just dragging their characters all over the map, right? So, like, within reason, like, just anyone who wants to move, just say you want to move. You don't have to go in turn. And just tell me who wants to move.
I wouldn't mind going to look at it.
All right. So Noodle pops into the room. Right inside the door. Is that a good place for you, or you want to move in farther?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. So yeah, you see this goblet, and it smells like brandy, but it also smells a little sweeter. Go ahead and roll an Arcana. Yeah, so this is something magical. And you get this really interesting there's a really interesting vibe that like there's something very good about it, but also something that could be bad.
That's all I got.
Well, you rolled a 15, so that's pretty good. But you have a feeling that this feeling that like there's something good and something bad are in that order. Something good, and then something bad.
Anyone else?
You have an urge to drink. You do have an urge to drink it, though.
Yeah. Don't make. No.
I'm gonna.
What's the worst that could happen?
Do I know this, or is she kind of keeping that to herself?
You'd have to ask. You'd have to ask her. Like, I'm gonna make your role
I'm
play.
yelling out.
Hey, Noodle, what's going on? What's going on in there?
I need to ask. All right, so are you guys shouting each
Something
other?
about this cup.
You guys are shouting each other, right?
Shout.
Yeah. Fair enough.
There's something about this. Oh, let me come out and tell you.
Okay.
All right.
So there's something about this cup in there.
that was, by the way, that was a DM gimme, because like the wrath of God was going to come upon you if you guys kept like, hey, what's up with that chalice in there?
Alan,
I didn't want to drink it, but I don't know.
Alan.
I'm getting vibes. Don't know.
Vibes.
Something magical. There's good and bad here.
Where did you see it?
It was wasn't it on an altar? I forgot that part. Let me go back.
On the table.
She's so overcome by the drink.
It was on a table, but it's there's a shrine through the door to the right.
Yeah. So I don't know if they were getting ready to take it in there for a ritual. I think we should peek in there.
Yeah.
Really get a good look.
I'd like to go in there and take a look at what she was talking about.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
It's something.
So you want to go in? So you're going to go to the same place? All right. So you're going in.
Yeah.
Are you wanting to roll an Arcana to see if there's any magics?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Me? Again?
No, Nick.
Or somebody else? Good. You're going.
Yeah. See, same thing. You get the feeling, Nick, that like there's something very good about this, but also potentially something very bad. I mean, not necessarily like instant death bad, but like just something that's like off a little bit. Kind of like yogurt that expired 2 days ago. You could probably eat it, but it might make you sick. But definitely there's something good to be had. And you have a strong urge to drink it. I'm sorry, not to drink it, to take a sip.
To take a sip.
Poke your pinky in there.
I'm not liking how giddy you are, Tom.
Shot.
So I just love that both you guys, both you guys and my other group, you guys like obsess over some of the most interesting little things that I never thought would be a big deal, but turns out, yeah, you put a chalice of something in a table and people stop.
I mean,
why is it here?
So Nick, you think yourself with that 17, like, man, that like, does this have something to do with that shrine? And is this something, and what's your alignment?
I don't know where I would go to look for that.
It's your identity. So it's under, it's now under notes. So you're good. So you're a solid good person, right? Mm-hmm. So you're thinking to yourself, would this make me a better person?
Mm-hmm. Well, and I'm also of that person, like, I can't. What if this falls into the wrong hands?
But you also have this thirst for knowledge, my friend.
Yes,
according to your backstory.
Thirst.
I must know. Let me see. I'm gonna roll.
What do you mean you're gonna roll? You gonna drink it?
Yeah, I'm gonna roll a d6. 1 to 3, I drink it.
Letting the fates decide.
Yeah, 3 to 6.
Wait, is it 1 to 3 and 4 to 6, or 1 to 3 and 3 to 6? Because then your three is not decisive.
Very heavy. Oh yeah. 1
You
to
know
3
who
and
would
4 to
drink
6.
it?
Yeah. You know what?
Skylar would drink it.
I'm gonna. Yeah. Yeah. I think I'm gonna drink it.
100% Skylar would drink it. He would have drank it like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, because it's alcohol. Yeah, I'm gonna drink it.
You're gonna take a sip, or you're gonna drink the whole thing? Because there's probably about 5 sips in it.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a sip of it.
Okay. So Nick cautiously raises the glass to his lips, and you feel almost like this energy sort of sparking your lips, and it tingles, and you suddenly feel just slightly better as you get a bonus hit point.
Oh wow!
So you now have 17 hit points.
That's nice. Okay.
And it was good brandy. That dwarven brandy is fabulous. So
yeah,
the brandy seems to be holding whatever magic was placed upon the liquid.
Yeah.
Oh.
How many sips did you say were in here?
5.
5?
Roughly.
Okay. I mean, I feel great. I mean, obviously, I wouldn't know that it gave me 1 hit point. I just feel better.
No, you feel obviously better. It's almost like energy.
Yeah. Is there any way that I can like? Oh, I don't know. I'm trying to think of like a way to like, I don't know, preserve this, or like, can I put it in like an empty vial or something if I have one?
Yeah, you can.
Like a to-go cup.
Yeah, like a to-go cup.
Yeah, just add to your inventory. A flask with 4 sips of mysterious liquid.
Okay. So
Also, we're not going to rest here, right? We're going to just keep going. Is that what? I mean, because I want to heal Karen if we're not resting. Do you know what I mean? So that he's or she's not so bloody.
Right.
Just off topic. Sorry.
No, you're fine. I mean, no, that's actually more on topic than you might think. 'Cause, yeah. Did we? Since we're out of combat, like, well, we're not totally out of combat, but is there any way that we can? Is getting into our inventory and maybe like taking potions or healing up and stuff like that? Is that gonna?
You can totally do that.
Okay. Karen, do you need some rations? Are you good?
Yeah, I could use the heal for sure. Although
I'll heal.
I can chug a potion too if you want to save your heal.
I'm okay.
All right, let's do it.
Oh yeah, Cyrus, do you need a candy bar?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, good call.
Yeah.
Damn it!
I'm just gonna eat some rations.
There you go.
Son of a bitch. That fumble didn't really amount to much.
Wait a minute. It's heal. What am I doing? I can't remember. I'm healing.
It should be in your actions.
Right. It's cure. It's. Jeez, I can't even find it. I'm sorry.
Oh, there's no apologies. It's not like you've played this 500 times. No, I'm just playing. So you go down to which healing are you doing?
Well, I want to heal him.
Okay, so there's healing word, right?
Healing word is what I thought that like the normal one is, right? That's.
So basically, for healing word. So when you cast a spell using a spell slot of 2nd level or higher, the healing increases by 1d4 for each slot above the 1st. So you're level 4. So you have 2. So you can give him up to 8 hit points with that, I think. You also have Cure Wounds. Cure Wounds. A creature you touch regains the number of hit points equal to 1d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. When you use it using a slot of second level or higher, if you cast it at second level, it increases 1d8 for each slot above the first. So that gives them a lot more, but it uses a spell slot.
So which do you recommend?
Well, you only have a level 1 spell of Cure Wounds right now, so it'd be it'd be D8 plus 3, which is pretty solid. That means that he could get back up to 12 hit points.
For what? The Cure Wounds or Healing Word?
Cure Wounds.
Okay, that's what I'll do then. And then I have to use a spell slot, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I think it might do it automatically for you. Just drag that little plus to him, and we'll see what happens.
Oh, the plus.
Yep. So he got back, he rolled a 2 plus 3, so he got back 5.
That's quite majestic for friggin' 5 points.
Yeah, so it's not a ton of healing just happened.
No.
Right? I defer to you if you want to take a healing potion or two, or if and that was a first level slot, right? That was 1, so you now have 2 first level and 3 second level slots.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might as well. I have a bunch of potions, so let me chug one of those. How do I do that, Tom?
I think for a potion, you just click it, I think.
All right, let's see.
Actions. Oh yeah, it did it for me. What?
Hey Tom, because I felt better after having a sip of that liquid.
Mm-hmm.
I would know, just because of my background, that it's probably some sort of potion that I just drank, right?
Yep.
At least that.
Yeah, it's obvious.
What potion it is, I have no idea, but I would still know that it was a potion.
You know that you took a sip and you feel better.
Right. Okay.
Why in the hell do I have so much leather?
You know what? I'm your brother in real life. I don't want to get into that.
Oh yeah, that's flashback of that class we took together in college.
So
wait a minute. There's a story here.
and I'm gonna be honest with you, Mark. I don't remember that story. And what did we take together in college?
It was a psychology class because that was what I majored in. But it was sex, and I'm like, he put us in alphabetical order, and I'm like, I cannot sit.
See, I blocked that from my mind. I was in that with you.
God, yes, it was horrible.
Wow. See, you guys, I have zero memory of this. So either dementia's hitting me, or I've just blocked that sort of a thing from my mind.
He wasn't going to move us, and I'm like, we cannot sit in alphabetical order. That is my older brother. So he was like, oh.
Yeah, that
whoever it was. That's all I remember about that class. But I just know it was not. It was
okay.
No, it was not okay.
Yeah, but dating all my roommates was fine.
We've been through this.
Let's we're gonna do a little couch time for you guys. Work through some stuff. All right, Nick. So like, let's get this show going, you guys. Like,
yeah.
Karen's looking a lot better. She's healed up a bit. Nick's holding. He has four sips of some potion that made him feel better. Sylar's gear's right behind you.
Yep.
And then there's the room to the left and the shrine to the right.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Karen's aimed right at a door where she saw a hobgoblin bolt.
Yeah.
I guess what I'm saying is I'm gonna have to ask what you guys are doing.
It is time, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we hit it. We hit 8:30. So yeah. So now I'm gonna have to ask what you're doing so that I can have this on record for the next time we play.
I think we're gonna go down. We're gonna finish what we started, and I think we're gonna go into that room that Karen is like antsy to bust the door down on.
So you're gonna chase the hobgoblin Hojo.
If everybody's on board with that, yeah.
And you're leaving Sildar's gear. You took the liquid with you, and you're not going into the barracks, right?
Shrine.
Right.
Or the shrine. So you're
We
gonna
can go in after when we go.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna go into the shrine now, but I think we need to leave a note for that. Because I mean, as a magic person, I think I would like to go in there, but I know it's not important.
And I wrote it.
Yeah, and Nick, you don't know that it's not important because you don't know what's
in
for.
there. Right.
Yeah.
All right, so that's
I wrote
what.
it.
So next time we play, you guys
Alicia,
will be.
Say that again.
Oh, do we know how heavy the gear is? His gear.
Sildar's gear.
Let me look.
I mean, do you want me to roll an investigation?
No, this is
Since I'm
obvious.
in
No,
Okay.
no, this is obvious because you see it. It's basically just a bag that contains chainmail and Sildar's longsword. And the thing he was really after was the longsword.
Ah.
Not so much the chainmail, but like, so together the longsword weighs 3 pounds and the chainmail weighs 55 pounds, and that is all that's in it.
I could grab the sword if that's all he cared about.
All right, Fabia, I'm gonna put that in your inventory, and then we will call it.
Mm-hmm.
So you just need to make a note to remember to return it to Sildar when you get back. So if you look, Sildar's longsword is now in your inventory. And there you go. Easy peasy. Yeah. So you have that. I heard a hey.
I don't know.
All right. On that note, any final questions? An interesting episode. I think you spent a lot of time pondering drinking a chalice.
Yeah.
I would say Karen noticed that he didn't offer you any of this supposed healing potion. So, all right. On that note, I will probably clear dead. Can't give you experience yet until you dispatch the last goblin, if any. Otherwise, I will see you guys next time on the Elegant 8 Adventure Sagas. Poorly named.
Thanks for the game, everyone.
Yeah,
Thank you.
It was awesome, guys.
Always a good time. Right.
Mark, welcome back.
Thank you.
Cheers, all.
Yeah.
See you.
All right. Have a good one.